Okay, sorry, I have to use the morning quickie. I didn't realize I don't have one for go live together in the morning, like Jeremy does. So we're here, we're here. Oh, ay, 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 hold on. Ay, always, I always miss on that one. I'm getting better. I'm
You
making
are.
sure that I shut everything down before I start, and then your butt sticking out.
We already have a visitor. Look at that.
Yeah, and I already forget to take myself up the mute myself on the other side.
That is quite all right.
Oh, my God, one of those days, you know. So good morning to you, Mr. Scott. Thank you for popping in here with me for a little while.
Of
I
course. Good
appreciate
morning.
the company.
That's right.
We have Canadian Family Live on the chat here. Also, Mac and Rihanna. Good morning, everyone. Mike.
Mike.
Today is Taco Tuesday, so let's get ready for some tacos.
That's right. It is.
Like everybody heard yesterday, Cheryl went nuts, telling everybody that they were doing, okay, that they were going through a hurricane like nobody else knew. So, I guess she's experienced a first one, a real experience when it comes to a hurricane. So I guess they'll dealt with that. She's complaining about no power, no Wi-Fi, nothing we could do about it. It might be a while. I checked out the news from Houston yesterday, and it seems to be between 72 and 2 weeks of wait.
Oof.
Yeah. And I know it's desperation. It gets really bad, but you got to learn to deal with it,
Mhm.
Kathy Mills, good morning, my dear. Good morning. Thank you for coming in,
Good
popping
morning,
in and
Kat.
saying good morning. I got gets with me, Mr. Scott, Controversial Cruising, hanging out with me.
That's right.
Jeremy and Cheryl are without power and Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping that whatever power they have on those cell phones, they're saving it. Whatever gas you got in their car to stay home,
That's
don't be
right.
driving around, unless they're getting ready to go to Dallas or Houston and go stay with family, which will be the right thing to do tomorrow, not today.
Oh, is
Today,
that what they're thinking about doing, Eddie?
I have no idea, but I'm assuming it
Okay.
will be, if it's gonna be 2 weeks for Galveston to get power back, the best thing will be to finally back up and go for go up there
Yeah.
until they're cleared to come back. Good morning, CNS Travel. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Yes.
From them. Good morning, Kathy from Canada Family Live. Good morning, Tiffany. Thank you for coming here. Ryan is also here. PK
Morning,
Adventure
PK.
Travels.
Tiffany.
Good morning. Good morning. PK says good morning to you, Scott.
Yes.
And CNS is all over the place too. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone for stopping in. A quick morning go live together with us.
Yeah.
Uh,
For the next couple days, this will be, or the next couple days at least, this will be your go live together crew. So
yes, yes. So just don't feel bad. Don't get you feel like you're lost, but you're not. We're here to keep you company like we do every morning. So thank you,
right.
everybody for popping in. Bud Files just came in. Thank you, Bud. Thank you,
Bud.
Sue, for coming in and hanging out. Somebody's getting another shot. Look at that.
That's right. Look at that.
Oh, cafeteria. He's doing better than me.
Hey.
I should be doing the morning quickie. Look at that thing.
That's right. In my new coffee cup for this week, this will be this week's feature, so I'll tease it. But this is Gutters Pub, Gutters mug. She has
Ooh, nice.
She has her
Flame.
logo here, and then on the
Yeah.
back. I know this is a morning show, but that's her saying. So I'm on my voyage to collect all the creators' coffee cups, so I can shout you guys out and have you guys sponsor the Saturday morning podcast. Eddie Lugo, you're next. I'm waiting for a quickie mug with the Eddie Lugo on the back.
This is the old style one that I had.
There is a quickie mug.
Yeah.
I was just joking. There is a quickie mug.
There is a quick about, yeah. And then in the back, this is the I made this as a model for me, but the new one, it's all white inside. You can see everything.
With the
just wanted to
same
see,
quickie
what
logo
that
on the
look
front?
like.
With the
The
same
one?
quickie logo on the other side? Did you keep the quickie logo?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good. Cool.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, the whole thing is there. The morning quickie doesn't say grind, but this one does.
Oh, the morning quickie doesn't say grind. I want to
Yeah,
grind.
I
I
have
look
to
nice.
make it shorter for the thumbnail.
Oh,
That's why.
oh.
So I cut out. All you see is morning quickie, and then up to around here where it says CLCK. Yeah,
I like that
but
emoji.
it's
I have to get
it's referring to a rooster. All right, you bunch of melodramatic people.
yeah, the morning quickie, the rooster and all. Yeah, it all makes
Yeah.
sense.
Talking about that, check out who's here too. Jordan's with.
June and Brady.
That's right.
Hello, Aunt
Danny's
June.
also here.
Good morning, Daddy.
Danny, Trouble. Danny is also here. Of course, Cousin Trouble already. Oh, wait a minute. Scott, don't get your face stuck like that with your mouth open. Danny, this is not Friday night.
I
All
know.
right. Say that.
If Ross comes in here, he'll screenshot me and make me a meme. He likes taking all my faces, all my crazy faces of me trying. But honestly, those are my reactions, Eddie. Like when I'm trying things at the chef's table, or I'm trying something new, or trying a new drink, like that is like my reaction. I'm not making that for the camera. Like if I taste and it's bitter, and I'm like, that's just me, because I'm like, oh, that's bitter.
That is some bad stuff.
That is some
Hi,
bad.
Tanisha. Tanisha's also here. And let me,
Hello, Tanisha.
since Mr. Jeremy likes the list, I'm going to have Scott here read it.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Tanisha. So Tanisha comes in with the the national list of the day. Happy National Dimples Day. Happy National Cow Appreciation Day, which I
Cow
also found
appreciation?
out, if you go dressed up as a cow to Chick-fil-A, you can get some free Chick-fil-A today, because their whole
yeah.
thing is eat more chicken and less cows. So National Cow Day, Appreciation Day, National Sugar Cookie Day, which I really love. And Tanisha says celebrate. So I like that. That's
And
awesome.
a funny story about that. Back 3 years ago, when I first started coming down here by myself and living down here, staying, I just happened to go to Chick-fil-A in Noonan. And I pulled in and I go inside and I see this bunch of people dressed in cows. I'm like, what the hell am I? And the kids outside all lit and jumping around and stuff like that, also dressing cow outfits. I'm like, okay, is this some sort of cult or something going on in here that I don't know about?
Did I miss the memo?
I did. I missed that memo big time. Then eventually I found out what the deal was, and I'm like, so there's no way in hell that you're gonna catch me dressed up. Something like that.
So was it National Cow Day when you went?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
one of those days that it just happened to me driving around at 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I pulled in. I went inside the store, the restaurant, and then I saw that. I'm like, okay, what's cooking here? What is this? Isn't this supposed to be a chicken place? Like, what the word is this? Oh my God, who let this man in here? Somebody didn't have their guard up, and look who popped in.
The Captain Gate was down.
What a nightmare! What a nightmare! What a nightmare! Why are you here, homie?
Captain Billy J.
Rear apt Commodore. He got promoted. He doesn't want to take the promotion. Says I saw a bunch of cows at Chick-fil-A once a few years ago. Yeah, it was impressive. I'm like, what the? I mean, I didn't realize these people were so into it. And then that's how I learned how Chick-fil-A it's huge around here. There's no Chick-fil-A in New York now. There are one or two popping around. but back then there was none. I did had my first Chick-fil-A when I was here back in '99. We came. I was sent here from the Toys R Us in Puerto Rico to help with the remodel at the Marietta store, and that's the first time I ever went to a Chick-fil-A. It looked like a house that got converted into a restaurant.
Yeah.
That I remember had a drive-through. We're talking about 25 years ago, so
Yeah.
I don't recall much, but I remember having my first. I don't know if it was nuggets or whatever I had there. We went back to the store. Did we went back again? I don't recall, but I know I had it back then. They were nothing sophisticated like they are now. And I mean, I liked it back then. I realized there were not that many Burger Kings around back then here in Georgia. And, our 2 weeks came up, and then I got sent to South Carolina. So, life moved on, whatever. And then I was flying all over the place and going to a bunch of places. I seen restaurants. There's some restaurants that are only brand to the West Coast, some to the East Coast, some in the middle, some in the North, some in the South. It all depends. But now there seems to be a lot of more stuff all over the place.
All over.
So
I want to
even
know
like-
for all those cow people, do they reuse their cow costumes to the next year, or do they just buy a new cow costume?
they probably do, because why? And it's only one day. It's like Halloween.
It
You
is.
know?
It's like cow
It's-
Halloween for them.
It's like our costume from last year to do on the boost cruise. Me and Alice never got to wear it. So guess what we're wearing this year? Since
The
that we
same
have
year.
we have for last year's plan, but we didn't get to wear it. That day was freaking humid and hot that day, and everybody was dressed up around noontime in our work. I think we were on a sea day or closer to Mexico or something like that. I can't remember where we were last year.
Caribbean.
And I can't even recall. That's so weird. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old.
So instead of like, how like on on Halloween you go around and you say trick or treat, when you're dressed up as a cow for National Cow Day, do you just go up to the counter and go moo?
And they probably throw you a piece of nugget or something. Hell yeah. I like their nuggets though. Well, don't eat too many of them, or
Oh yeah.
you're gonna have a problem. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have to do some running. And we're talking about gas, like
The
the gas
stored
you have
gas from the
stored.
morning.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I had a 12-piece, I think, and then Alice ate only 6 out of her 12-piece too. So I went ahead and ate the other 6. When we got home, watch out.
Pickles and Pebbles were already in the other room. They knew.
Oh, they're hiding in the back, going like, I know what's coming. So there's somebody running through the door. They're like, see ya. You don't want to be around you. Hell no. I'm surprised. I know this is not a morning talk, but when we're watching TV here, I have the blanket on my lap, and usually Pebbles has been taking over that, and she come lay down on my lap. Sometimes, unfortunately, nature happens. She just stays there like nothing, and I'm like, this is so weird that she doesn't mind.
She's got the quickie filter already in her nose.
I guess so, or something. They can smell other stuff better than us, and
They can, but not
she's-
that.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't want to lose her spot. She suffers through the pounding or the caffeinization that she's getting, and we'll see what happens. So who knows? It's just one of those deals, you just go with the flow.
Go through.
Or they say, can I have a moo meal? Danny know. Danny's been there.
Moo.
But I have no idea what they get. I don't know. I know there's something free, or they either get kids get nuggets or soda or something. My sister-in-law works at a Chick-fil-A here in Peachtree City, and I have never
Wow.
asked. If I see her this week, I'll probably ask her. I know Sunday they both gonna take up, her and Alice. They're gonna go to Savannah for a week with the church. They're doing something out there. Something to do with the church, and they're gonna be there till Thursday. So I'm gonna be solo here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday by myself at the house
wow.
with the cats. Yeah,
With the cats, yeah.
yeah, and then she'll be back Thursday evening, and then she's going back to work Friday morning. So I take a little break by myself. So I should be I'll be all right. You know, I lived by myself for years. So even with roommates in New York, I mean in Miami, when I lived with roommates, I hardly ever saw them. You know, I was always on the road and coming back and spending a lot of time on the road. Miss Keisha is also here. Hi there, Eddie. Thank you, Keisha, for spending a little bit of time here. Keisha's doing well with her garden at her home. She's I
Yes,
believe
she
it's
is.
day 15 or 16 today.
Whew.
I don't think I changed the date on your schedule when I did the
Oh,
schedule last night for the Facebook list. But I believe it's probably the 16th day today. She'll be on sometime this afternoon. Please keep an eye on for that. Usually around 6, 7 in the evening. She'll come out to her garden to talk to you guys. This is a month-long, 30-day thing that she's doing. So give her some support by just popping in and listen to other stuff she has to talk about. She was talking about her veggies and other stuff yesterday. I let her know that I have a couple avocado seeds going. I have one that has another month to go, and the other two already popped up, and so it's time to change it into some grounds. So and then eventually plant them out and give it about 5 years for the tree to come up. So yeah, it's gonna be
Keisha
a while.
harvested some beautiful squashes and some beautiful cucumbers.
Oh,
I think a couple days ago she showed us. They were like pretty good size. I was like, wow, yellow ones, green ones, and then I don't eat cucumbers. I told her this, but she had harvested some cucumbers too. So her
I
garden is
do. I do eat them as long
good.
as they're in the salad. If they're not salad, I eat them. If you tell me go cut it, but no, that's
No.
not happening. Pickles I don't do. Pickles are too salty for me. I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down, so I don't really play too much with it. But yeah, yeah. Cucumbers, no, if they're already in the salad, I'll eat them. If they're not, no. Same thing with squash and all that. If it's already cooked and it comes with a meal, when I used to go to Outback. The order I got with the Alice spring chicken, they bring chicken, I mean, veggies with it. So it usually be the squash, cucumber, and some other stuff. That stuff there, since it's already cooked and ready to go, I munched it down. I didn't have a problem with that. But fresh meat, cut it and put it like here at home, no. Next thing I want to plant is tomatoes. I want to try tomatoes. And there was something else, watermelon. That's the next two things I
Oh,
want to
you're in a
do.
good place for watermelon. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have apples in the fridge. I'm gonna slice them. We have deer in the background, so I got the apples for them for the deer, and I want to save the seeds. So that's why I want to cut and save the seeds and plant them out throughout the yard. Hopefully,
We'll call
one
you
or two
Eddie
will-
Appleseed.
There you go.
Eddie out there harvesting all of his apples before his morning quickie so he can make some apple juice. Just
Oh my God, natural apple juice, you know.
Na-
Same
yeah,
thing with
natural.
oranges. I'm gonna do something with oranges. Throw some stuff out there and see what happens. You know, it's a good terrain, so I might as well take it. Thank you so much, Eddie. Appreciate the plug. Yeah, but you know, you got another 2 weeks to go. So
You're doing great work,
uh,
Keisha. You really are. You're doing good.
yeah. So yes. And who was this guy? Who
Eddie
let this guy in here?
Apple.
Ay, ay, ay. And then
You
he
can hold
has
the
a wrench.
bag, Captain Billy. You can hold the bag down at the bottom.
Yeah, and he even has a wrench. How did that happen? How is that possible? I don't know. Just one of those deals. Well, we're gonna go ahead and since we're up down to the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and have Mr. Scott read the banana times of the day. Let me
Do
hit
the
the
bananas first.
intro.
Let's do the bananas first.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take care of that.
Banana news. All right. This day in history, today, July 9th. Okay. We will start and we will turn the hands of the way back machine all the way back to 1401. Turco-Mongol ruler Tamerlane destroys Baghdad, killing 20,000.
Wow.
1401. Okay, 1790, King Gustav III, that is the third people, leads Swedish naval forces to victory over Baltic fleet the Russian Baltic fleet during the Second Battle of, this is a banana, Sped Skun.
It's Ben's done.
Yeah, you have an Asian trying to speak Russian.
Banana.
Svenskan, destroying or capturing 1/3 of the Russian ships and bringing an end to the Russo-Sweden War. That's actually
Nice.
pretty good. Pretty good.
Mhm.
Okay, so now going forward a little bit, 1868, to one of my favorite places, Louisiana and South Carolina are the last states to ratify the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Louisiana and South Carolina, guaranteeing civil rights. So that
About
was
time.
actually that was big. That was big.
Yes, big time. Yes.
1893, surgeon Daniel Hale Williams performs the first successful open heart surgery when repairs to the torn pericardium. Sorry, Denise, if you're in here and I said that wrong. Pericardium of knife wound patient James Cornish without the use of penicillin or blood transfusion. So that was the
Nice.
first successful heart
Right.
surgery. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, 1917, British battleships HMS Vanguard, which I actually, I saw a Vanguard, but not HMS, explodes at Scapa Flow due to an internal explosion caused by faulty cordite, killing 804 crew members.
Ooh.
Imagine being in a no, I'm not even going to go into that. No,
yeah.
Crazy. 1971, National Security Advisor Henry Kissinger, I've always wanted to say that word. Henry Kissinger secretly visits the People's Republic of China to negotiate
Detente.
Detente. Is it like el dente? Is it like when you don't
something like that? Yeah.
Detente between U.S. and China. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, 2002, the African Union is established in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The first chairman, Thabo Mbeki, president of South Africa. So
Okay.
2002, the African Union. Okay, and then we'll go to 2017. The Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Baba proclaims victory over Islamic State forces in Mosul. So pretty cool. I only had a few bananas, but that is today in history, July 9th. We have 7 historical events.
And no offense to any Muslims, anything like that, laughing about it. It's just I'm laughing about the way he's fighting to pronounce all this stuff. Not trying to get a banana, and he still got banana smack anyway. So
bananas.
Good morning, Michael, and Spoiled Mama is also here. Antoinette is also here. Thank you very much, lady. Jeremy has bananas. Eddie has plantain. Scott has Thai bananas or ladyfinger bananas. Oh my god, Captain, where's your mind at? This guy is so ill sometimes, you know.
That's great.
You should have seen him in hell, man. He was afraid of me. Every time I walked around, he pale. He hid in the first box he was able to find. He just didn't want to be around me. He's so scared of me. I love it.
Maybe he's scared of the gas. He doesn't want to get gassed.
And I didn't have to use any, so which is pretty good. There was plenty of guys around going in hell, and I will tell you that. Well, that's the ones for you. All right, Chiquita banana.
Chiquita.
You could have that with you anytime. So, couldn't see Eddie. he was so low to the ground. Yeah, because you were hiding like a quickie. You need
Like
to make a refill of cafe.
yeah. I have the weather map too, Eddie, if you want me to put that up.
All right, let's go hit that then. Sure.
Where's the weather? Which tab? Okay, this is the one. I'm going to show temperatures. We're going to show temperatures, Eddie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are we here?
Holy mama.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Boom. All right. So there is the weather map. Let's go into where Eddie is. Oops. Let's zoom in here. Let's take a look at good old Georgia.
Atlanta.
Georgia looks like they're getting about anywhere between 84 and 87 degrees. Are you on the are you towards the coast here, Eddie?
No, near Atlanta, southwest Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So you're up here. So you're in about the 80s range, give or take today.
Well, right now it is 80 degrees.
Yes, right now.
Cloudy.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is as of 6:17. So this is
Your
pretty
time.
recent. My time. Yeah, my time. Sorry.
Okay.
Then we'll go over. Let's see. Let's travel over to Arizona, where I am from. Right around here. It's already about 84 degrees. It's a little bit more humid than normal in Arizona than it's been any summer that I've been here. So it's kind of emulating a little bit of Florida, not as bad humidity wise, but man, it is a lot more humid than I ever remember here. Let's see here. Where do we have some other friends? Let's go back to New Hampshire. I know we're taking flights all over here, but let's go over to where Mr. Jimmy the Astute Tourist is, and let's zoom in here. Looks like about 83 degrees, give or take. I know he's down here more towards that Massachusetts border. So about 80-ish degrees, not too bad. New York, my old stomping grounds, looks like it's a little bit cooler over here in the 70s. Over by Albany, definitely cooler in Albany. You got the 70, 77 here in Albany. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, we can go over to Detroit. Let's go over to Detroit. See Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill is actually not even in 80s yet. He's in 77, 74. So it's pretty cool down there in Detroit. Also down by the water too, so you get a little cooler when you get down by the water. Right. Let's see here. Oh, let's go down and visit our friend Denise from Bone Tired Travelers down in Louisiana, somewhere down here.
She's in Mississippi.
Oh, but she is in Mississippi. That's right. So right here. So we'll get it. Oh, get them both on the map here. Mississippi and Louisiana looks about 78, 76, 79. Ooh, right down here too is a hot spot, 87, right around New Orleans. So getting a little heat wave down here by New Orleans. But otherwise, if you're in the northern regions of Louisiana or Mississippi, you're definitely a little bit cooler, around 74, 75. And then let's end this and go down to our friends here in Texas. I know they are getting some definite weather still from Hurricane Beryl, but they are in the 80s down here by the coast. And actually, once you get up to northern Texas, it's a little cooler, 71, 75, 74, and so on. So if I did miss your state, whoops, going the wrong way. If I did miss your state, I apologize. But I'm going to stop sharing that now.
Who cares
about that? What is today's weather? What was today's weather? Sorry, I didn't make it up to Canada. I didn't know if I had Canada on my map, and I didn't want to scroll and just put you guys in the ocean somewhere. So sorry, Mike and Ree. They were like, "Wait, what about Canada?" Sorry, guys, and Mike Lynch.
Well, Keith is also here. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Keith.
Mr. Captain will be in Vegas in 3 weeks. Needs to cool down about 30 to 40 degrees. No, Vegas ain't not gonna cool down none of that. So,
Captain, my buddy who lives in Vegas, he actually sent me a meme. Yeah, well, not a meme, but I guess it was kind of like a meme. But they hit 120 yesterday, which was like a record for them. all-time high, or at 120. Was it 124? I think it was 124. They hit 124 yesterday, and it was like record for Vegas, all-time ever, hottest day in the entire world. And I was like 124. I haven't even experienced 124 in Arizona. So, woof,
Well, it's
woof.
gonna be hotter than that when homeboy gets there. Being the devil impersonation right there. So who knows? Adventure Sweet Roxanne, how you doing, dear? Thank you for coming over. And no, we're not over yet. We still got another half hour to go. So come and hang out. Yes,
And a special guest.
that's right. 76 in the Toronto area up there in Canada. Thank you, Michael Ann. What else we got? Kristen with Carandra also here. Morning, everyone. Thank you, Tony. Thank
Tony.
you for popping in. By the way, Tony was gracious enough to lend me the drone footage from the eclipse when we left on June 2nd. So I put it as a part of another video. It's about a 3-minute long video in the channel, so go check it out. Very nice footage.
Nice.
I am very happy that he let me use it. So yes. And Pika says, speaking of heat, my weather tech Mets killed my grass because they got so hot in the sun when I was cleaning our new truck. They were in the grass for less than an hour. I have dead brown rectangles, and I
saw that post.
You had it on Facebook, and I don't know what some kind of sucky stuff,
I was like, what was that from? And then I read it, and I was like, he was cleaning his car. He put his mats there for an hour. Imagine you sitting, imagine sun tanning out in your front lawn for an hour. If the mats do that to the grass, imagine.
Yes,
oh my Lord.
And yeah, that's why people look like shrimp now, and as they get older, and then they look like they're even older than what they are because they are so shrimpy. Like this guy here, Captain Billy J. Chavez is a shrimp. Actually, just under an hour and a half, not an hour. Okay, still. No, people are sun tanning out there for 3-4 hours. So yes,
too hot.
Oh man, that's some messed up stuff. And no, thank you. And you're welcome anytime. Yes, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. He's up in the New York area, tri-state, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. So check him out when you get a chance. Michael is also here. Hashtag ELS, so your link will pop, and whoever hasn't checked you out could go take a look at your channel, and hopefully we could share that among everybody here and see what the day takes us. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the news right now. Woo-hoo! If you need go to make up or something, this is your chance. Let me get the thing ready here. And where am I? Sorry, guys, I'm not used to this. So here we go. Well, good morning, everybody. And once again, welcome to Cruise News. While Disney Cruise Lines has been quick to share details about the all-new offerings and amenities that will come when Disney Treasure debuts at the end of 2024, it's been more than a month since the family-friendly cruise line has released a construction update on the new build. But on July 5th, 2024, Disney released its first looks of photos of the decks 11 and 12, which will eventually be home to endless water-filled fun. Once completed, the second Wish class will boast 6 different pools, of which the foundations have now been laid. The installation of Funimation and the Funimation stage, a hallmark of all Disney ships, is also in progress. As on the older DCL ships, the jumbo LED screen will be placed on one of the ship's funnels for events and movie screening, located just above the Funimation stage that is used for performances such as the Subway Celebration and other onboard activities. Perhaps most exciting is that the new construction photos unveil a first look at the Aquamiles attraction, which is a 760-foot-long water slide and roller coaster in one. The ride first debuted on Disney Wish, where it made waves for doubling as a water slide and becoming the first ever Disney theme parks escape attraction at sea, complete with an I Ride show. And in other ones, for the past week, Hurricane Beryl has tormented much of the Caribbean, causing multiple lines to alter course for the safety and comfort of their passengers and crew members. Now, as the dangerous tropical storm makes its way towards Texas, which already been there and did a mess yesterday and all that good stuff, Royal Caribbean has had to make alternate arrangements for Mariner of the Seas, which is currently home porting in Galveston, Texas, to avoid the inclement weather. We tried to go to Port Canaveral today. I mean, Port Galveston today. Cameras are not working. There's nothing going on today. I read that the city is finally getting their stuff back together today, and they should be back hopefully in more assistant ways tomorrow. Power again, it's gonna take a while. Hopefully, I know offices and all that will be taken care of first. The hospital there in Galveston will be taking a major first place to be fixed up. Then their downtown area will have electric again for the people to go do their shopping and the supermarket and stuff like that. A lot of those places will get taken care of first. Hopefully, where Jeremy and Cheryl live, they're close by the supermarkets and some of the restaurants. Hopefully, they get that stuff taken care of within a couple of days, so they could go, start back up, cleaning up, and getting their stuff ready, and go back to a normal life. The Voyager class ship was due to disembark a 4-night Western Caribbean cruise on Monday, July 8th. The same day, they were expected to make landfall and restrengthen for a tropical storm to a hurricane, which was yesterday. To account for the dangerous weather conditions, the 4,000-passenger ship is actually sailing away from Texas, delaying her return until today. As a result, the following itinerary, a 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, will also embark a day late. So we'll see how the rest of that stuff will go with that. And on third and last news for the day, you all know by now that the award-winning singer, songwriter Meghan Trainor will serve as the godmother to Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, Utopia of the Seas, during a 3-day christening extravaganza held on board the ship and on land at the line's Perfect Cay at Coco Cay private destination. I know that Howie Cruz will be there. Probably Charlie will think about she might be there too. Thinking about will be live today at 7, so we'll find out about it. And I know a bunch of other people will be there on the opening, like they do with the press and all that to take care of. I am hoping that someday in the near future, be able to be part of one of those groups and hopefully do my own appraisal and do my own news and do some some journalism on the ship. So we'll see. Royal Caribbean announced the big event on July 5th, the same day when cruises can start entering a contest to attend the festivities. Rules about the giveaway are on the cruise line's Instagram channel, and contest closes to entries on July 7, 2024. So it's already been done, and good luck to you. Just 52 lucky.
Tripping with Kim and Scott actually won. Did you know that, Eddie?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Good. There you go.
They get to win. They get to meet Meghan Trainor. They're getting sent on the whole thing and everything. 52 people got picked, and they were one of the lucky Scots. I mean, one of the lucky people.
All right. Well, congratulations to them. And I was just about to say, just 52 lucky cruisers will win the prize, and the number of was chosen to represent the weekends of each year, since Utopia of the Seas will primarily offer short getaway sailings of 3 and 4 nights. The christening gala will be held during the 3 days prior to the ship's inaugural sailing from Port Canaveral on July 19, 2024. So that's all we have for news today. Mm-hmm. Hopefully things will be taken care of. We'll be hearing about Galveston tomorrow or the next day, hopefully a little bit more, how things are developing there. We just gotta give it time and see how the infrastructure, and knowing Texas that they're always having problems with electricity, how they're gonna overcome that and take care of it. Anthony on the Move is also here. Home bartending with John is also here. Thank you, Mr. John.
Hello, John.
Yeah, thank you for coming in and hanging out with me and Scott. Jeremy and Cheryl are not here today due to other circumstances, but they hopefully could be tomorrow, could be Thursday, Friday next week. They'll be back fully again. So until then, you got me and Scotty here hanging out. Thank you very much for coming in again, and I appreciate that. Bill's also here. Bill, this is
Hey,
Bill.
Bill. Warm
Hey,
showing your
Eddie
country.
and Scott. Thank you for popping in. Also, we're talking
And
about your area earlier in Detroit, being in the 70s. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, cool weather. That's very nice.
I was gonna say, Eddie, too. It's I have this kind of like love-hate relationship with these like pre-inaugural. So I know I am a content creator, and I know it would have been great if I would have won and I would have been able to go. And same thing happened with the Margaritaville at Sea, even though they technically didn't do like a giveaway. It was more like if their social media team approached you and you had enough subs or whatever, you could go on the pre-sailing. But for me, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because even though it's great for content creators to be able to go on a pre-sailing and do all that, you as a guest pay a bunch of money and most likely extra money to be on the actual inaugural, whatever the posted inaugural sailing date is, whatever it is, right? And now they offer for content creators or media people, right, a pre-sailing. So now you have people that are recording the ship, getting all the content out, getting all the vlogs out, technically before the inaugural sailing, which somebody like myself or whoever might have paid top dollar to be on the inaugural sailing, to be first on that sailing. And now you're really second. You are the inaugural sailing. Yes, you are. But technically, you're not, because the internet is now going to be flooded with all of the content creators, all the YouTube creators, all of the cruising channels that are all rushing to get this out, which I would too. If I was invited on that, I would do the same thing, because that is what they want you to do, right? That is what these marketing teams, the social media teams are like, okay, if we have a pre-cruise, not only can we make more money, but we can get our name out there, right? We'll have positive reviews, and then we'll get more people to come on the ship. So I get it. I'm not saying that I don't get it. I get why they do it. For me, I think I just sit on the fence and I don't really know which way to feel, because I've been on the Margaritaville at Sea, and then they had the pre-sailing, and I saw all the content come out before I was able to put out and I was like, wow, I paid a bunch of money to be on here, and I'm really like the second on here, which was cool. I still got all my content on and getting views. I'm not talking about that, but it's just like, is it really an inaugural, or is it like kind of like a second inaugural? So I've always had kind of like mixed feelings about that.
Yeah, well, me, I will never be in an inaugural cruise anyway. Like you said, there seems to be a little bit higher price. Sometimes it's a lot of hoopla, and yeah, especially this one being a new ship. I just don't like where it's going, which is the Bahamas. I'm up to Bahamas up here because that's where I technically went a lot back in the 80s and 90s when I did Carnival, and I kind of overdid it, and there hasn't been like a 50% change in the Bahamas. Just a new port. That's about it. It's less pressure on you now when you get to port. All those people selling your stuff before, it was a nightmare. Now apparently that's all been taken care of, and they have to pay for a section where they could do their selling.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little bit better. I haven't been there since then. Last time was back in 2020, because we just happened to stop with the Bliss and or the Escape, one of the two. I think it was the Escape. We pulled in, and me and Alice got out because she hasn't been there in such a long time. And me back in somewhere in the early 90s, that's the last time I went there. So I remember when even Freeport used to be a land of made up stuff. There was really nothing concrete besides the beach to do there. That was about it. So, we stay away from that stuff. And I just don't really call me. But usually those first inaugurals are a pretty penny. So, no, I'd rather let the whole thing, happen, wait about a year or so, and then finally go into that cruise.
Because this is only going, the Utopia is only going a perfect day at Coco Cay and back, right? Which is technically Bahamas.
In the Bahamas, does it? Yeah. Okay.
I would
That's
probably
it.
just stay on the ship, or I'd get off 45 minutes and just, get some of the perfect day at Coco Cay, probably not pay for anything at Coco Cay, and get right back on the ship. Because I mean,
Yeah.
3 days on that ginormous ship, I mean, and to have more than half of the ship off at port, I mean, that's my favorite thing, to
You,
stay on an
you,
empty ship. I love it.
yeah, you need two cruises just to see the whole thing.
Yeah, you do. You do.
3 days is not enough. Not enough to enjoy every. You could see everything in one day. If you got the legs for it, I don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, go hop a ball, but just a little bit everywhere you go. So
They design these ships like that, and they're smart. I mean, Royal Caribbean did 3 and 4 days knowing that you're not going to see the entire ship. They're like selling you FOMO before
yeah,
your cruise on purpose,
yeah,
without you knowing that they're selling you FOMO. Like, oh, 3 days, it's going to be great, and you get to the end of hour 71, and you're like, we haven't even gone to blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's like, well, guess what? We got to go on another
yeah.
Utopia, the Seas, or Icon. These cruise
3 days
companies, they're
before
smart.
you get there, you open your eyes already the third day. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it. I mean, when we did the 2 week cruise, the first week was so slow. I was enjoying it. Next in second week shows up. Sunday comes in, go that afternoon. It's already Wednesday. I'm like, what the hell happened in between? Boom! Before you know, we're back in New York. What the hell?
Yep.
Time flew, but I loved it, man. By the 12th day, I was happy. I knew I was going home. 13th day, we were already packed and everything ready. I was ready to go home. Once we got back to New York, got off, went around, hopped in the car service, took us to Brooklyn. Done. I was happy like a melon. No regrets or nothing. So, but now a 7 days, like Jesus, these things go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a first cruise was a 9 day. That went pretty good. But that 14 day the following year, excellent. I
Yes.
wish the bloggers cruise that we did, it was a 2 week cruise, because that was a magnificent.
That's my next cruise, 14 days. Can't wait.
Oh, nice. And you're going
Hawaii.
to Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you're gonna have a good time. By the way, live with Lucia and Glenn are also here. Good morning,
Hey, Lucia and
buongiorno.
Glenn.
Hope everybody's doing good. Ahoy there, Bill from the other Bill, the weird Bill, but yeah. Antoinette one is also here. Good morning, everybody. Saying good morning to everyone. Morning, everyone. Again, hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Tony.
Captain Billy.
Oh my God.
I got what you meant. I was like, wait, what?
Yep.
Weird Billy? Captain Billy. I got it. Like, there's another Billy in here?
Yes. Thank you for all the news and info. Says Keisha. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Keisha, for still here hanging out with us. Bill says Lucia and Glenn. Lucia, they have a live usually on Sundays around 7 p.m. Check them out. Kennedy family is back. Had to quick transplant our squash before the heat hits and the heat warning kicks in. Okay, so she's doing some cooking right now. And it's like Jeremy tells you every morning what's in the pot. So I'm just saying, what are you hanging in the pot? That's your thing over there. Good morning, Kennedy Family Live. We just got back from Toronto and Blue Mountain, so we're gonna be some videos and some stuff, hopefully from Life and Lucia and Glenn from their trip to Canada. See what trouble they got themselves into. So we are in a hit warning as well, Canadian Family Life. Ooh, I mean, it's 79 here. It dropped. It was 80 a little while ago. Now it's 79. Still mostly cloudy, so it's going to be a cool afternoon here. My nap is going to feel so good. Yeah. I got a Kroger delivery at 10 in about 10 minutes. I'll be getting a text anyway, so they'll probably be here around 10:20, 10:30, something like that. So that's all I have to do. Put it away.
Oh, you did delivery today? That's right.
Oh yeah, I had Alice was gonna pick up yesterday when she left her job, but it was raining heavily, and she texted me, says, "I'm coming straight home." I said, fine with me. So right there, I went into Kroger, made a change from pickup to delivery. Got a change. Good.
Oh,
so they should
I didn't
be
know you could do
here
that.
somewhere. Earlier, I had an earlier drop off hour at 8. That's when I usually get it. But if it's a Kroger delivery, it's an Instacart delivery. I don't the Instacart in New York. I don't want to do Instacart here. I've done it a couple times, and they don't protect their cold stuff like the
No,
truck does. Truck
no,
puts
no,
it
no,
in a
no.
cold storage and much better. I like that much better. So
Yeah, because they don't work for Kroger, so it's like like if it's not your stuff. I mean, this is horrible to say, but if it's not your stuff, I feel like most of the people really don't put the care into it as if it's your stuff. Like let me pick the strawberries without the bruise. Okay, here's a strawberry container that's like half open, and I'm just gonna pick it up and shove it in the bag. Like,
because they're in a rush,
come on, man, come
Yeah,
on, dude.
yeah. Some people are pretty bad. Some people are
Yeah,
great.
some
Some
people are
other.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Kroger, yeah,
So
they work for Kroger. So obviously, if there's something wrong, either
yeah,
Kroger will refund you back or they'll make
yes.
it they'll
Oh,
make
they
it
take
right.
their business right there on the spot when as soon as I get here.
Mhm.
They're already talking to me about, and sometimes even talking to the driver, I already get the fee for the delivery off, or they waive something else. Sometimes they have extra stuff in the drive. Say, nobody wants this. Do you like it?
Sure.
Sure. I'm not gonna say no. I got a box of
Please leave me a
chips.
5-star, sir.
Yeah, I don't have a yeah, I don't have a problem. I put a freaking grade. They brought everything inside the house and everything just to help them out. Yeah,
Here's your extra
sure.
bananas, Eddie. Please leave me a 5-star
Well,
review.
I got some extra bananas today for you, so that is pretty good. So let's check that out. Let me go ahead and let you guys know who else is coming along today from the Facebook list, which is right now following us around 11 o'clock in the morning will be Chili Cruises with news. Being Taco Tuesday today at 12:15. Scratching Pete will have some scratchers live. Then we'll go down to 6 p.m. today with Destination Fun having the live today. 7 p.m. followed by Traveling with Tinkerbell. Keisha will be sometime this afternoon on her 30-day challenge. I believe today is day 16, no 15 like I put on the here on the lineup. So hopefully Keisha will put in the chat now which is the right date. If it's 15, 16, or 17. I'm so lost. So we'll see what happens. 8 p.m. tonight will be Coach Cruise Live. 9 p.m. Ocean to Ocean Travel. And closing the night at 10 p.m. tonight will be the crazy naughty girl, nautical nurse Nancy, and her hubby, Senor somebody that she's going to be there with. Tonight at 10 p.m. So hopefully everybody will check that out and follow up with the rest of the us during the day. So,
and I saw Captain Sherry's thumbnail. She's got a bunch of guests coming on her show today. Her cruise talk show today.
Okay.
She's got Kelman and a bunch of other people too. So I'm excited for that show, Sherry. I'll be there.
Okay, and she also has Helen, an episode from Helen that her and Danny did. I checked that out yesterday. I did promise her that I was. She asked me early in the morning if I did, but I had my mind in some other stuff that I did not see. But I promised her that I was going to watch it yesterday, and I did. So
I saw a bunch of friends in there. I think I saw you, Eddie. I saw Danny. I saw Captain Billy. I saw Destination Fun. I saw.
I did a couple cameos. I'm always in the background and all that, but I don't. My fame doesn't let me shine as much as I would like to, but I'm glad that I was able to cut myself a few times in there. So.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Kurt and Marsha. I saw Clocks too. I saw them.
Yes.
Yeah. I was looking for everybody. I'm like, oh. It was a good video.
Was there too. Some people that showed up last year, they wanted to be there that year. They showed up there also. Corey and Lori were there too from Mountain
to Sea. Yeah.
And a bunch of other people. Everybody. Even the Life is Good. Ronnie going, whoa! With that screaming that he does.
Ronnie was there. Life is Good. Oh,
yeah.
Ronnie Stokes. Oh,
Ronnie, nice. Alma, their daughter, I think mother-in-law too, or somebody there. It was a big group this past one in March, and next year's going to be even bigger. So,
is it going to be in March again next year too, Eddie?
The second weekend of March, as always. Second week of March.
Okay.
All right. If you decide to go, let me know. You could fly here to Atlanta. You could drive up with us. So
it might be on a I might be on a cruise. I'm going to be on the Glory from the 3rd to the 10th next year on
Okay,
traveling full Slob Olympics. So
Right,
if
so
it
you
works and it's after that, I'll take a
Yeah.
flight from Port Canaveral right up to Georgia. So if it's after, if it's not, then
yeah,
I
I
can't.
think it's it'll be. I think it's. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Because if it's after the 10th, because the Slob Olympics is 7 to 10, and we're doing my first back-to-back before it. So the 3rd to the 7th, the 7th to the 10th. So if it's like the
8,
12th,
9, and 10. So yes,
I'm gonna miss it
you're
again.
definitely gonna miss it.
And that's already booked. I'm sorry. I told
Hey.
Sherry I would come next year too. All right, 2026, Sherry. I won't plan any cruises for the second week of March.
The second weekend of March. But it's 3 days only. It goes very fast. We get there Friday, and then Saturday all day we you do your thing, and then Sunday morning we go to church, lunch, and everybody's done.
Oh, the lunch looks so cool when you guys like rent that whole little restaurant out and it's like everybody.
So on Saturday nights, the Hofer House, where we go and everybody we have a big meal. I mean, it was 100 people this past March. A lot. I think like 70 something people showed up at the restaurant. So yeah, big crowd. We hit also Hoffers in the morning. So that's about 50 people that go there in the morning. Friday afternoon, we go to That's Ice Cream where they
the
have
spaghetti ice, right?
Oh, don't say it.
Sorry.
You said it.
You rent that whole place out too, right? That whole place is just for you guys for that Friday,
I believe
right?
at 2:00 in the afternoon, they close the place down for us.
Wow.
So he's able to take care of us because there's only two people there. So yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
they open again at 3. Yeah. Unless it's not too many of us, then he stays open. But no, earlier some people show up. They're like, "What's this crowd here? What's going on?" We take over the whole place. We take over the whole place big time. So, Life with Lucia says we were in Montreal and Mont Tremblant last month. I cannot find it. Oh, nice, very nice. Just go back to back, go on a pre-cruise and then selling problem solved. Yeah,
a lot of people did that. A lot of people did that, to be honest with you, because the most of the pre-sailings, it's not a paid for ticket. It's either invite only, it's by your subscriber count, it's by you knowing somebody, of knowing someone, of knowing someone else. And, it's like a family and friends. So if you know a crew member, you can get on. If you have a big social media channel, you can get on. Or if you just are liked or something, I don't know, you can get on. So it's not a paid for thing. It's more of a media boost for them to get their name out there, for you to, they have their best smiles on for that cruise. So give the guests what they want. So they give us positive reviews.
Yeah.
I'm speaking the truth. It is what it is.
Yes, you got
that
right.
It's a business,
and they kind of they don't tell you, but they might enforce it.
Right.
They put it in your head. Help us out. And yeah, something like the Bahamas doesn't like it's a small world, making it feel shorter. What the hell are you talking about, homeboy? You and me are almost the same height. What are you talking about? All I gotta do is just I just gotta take care of your heels and you're drop down. So. Especially
Billy's funny today.
Yeah,
he's on one today.
I don't know. Ryan says we're looking forward to it in November. We're doing the 4-day that will be at Coco Cay and Nassau. I agree. There is no way to enjoy the whole ship. Smart marketing move by Royal to hook and draw them in.
That's right, Ryan. That's right.
No, I'm telling you, it's me with a good time, Luch England.
I know they invited me for some poutine.
Hey, poutine. Cabbage Batman's also here. Good morning. Destination Fun is also here.
Cherry, Captain Cherry.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with the chat here because I know while we were mungling away, just thinking right. It has been horrible this week in New York. Ooh, nothing.
It's been horrible here too.
Ugh. Yeah, and also here, even though with the weather, it's the hurricane. Blame it on the storm. It sucks the moisture out of the air, so that's why. And it's going very slow. That thing last time I heard. So Destination Fun here made a reminder. Yep, March 7, 8, and 9 is Helen. So, yep,
Darn
you're
it, I'm sorry.
shit out of luck.
Yeah.
I'll be on the Carnival Glory in January, part of my side by side, my second time on Glory. This guy's also always looking forward to that naked week that he can go. Can we go on one Marco Polo or live without hearing side by side? Yes, yes, yes.
Sorry.
Man, I wanna pin this message.
This is good. This is good.
I don't know if you know where's the Glory living from now. Used to
Port
be in
Canaveral.
Nola.
Port
Yep.
Canaveral.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a big move.
Big move.
I was going to start eating beans and Taco Bell to prepare.
Thanks, Cap Billy.
Skip the
Warm in the
shore. What's up? Good morning.
Ship
Just
to
in
shore.
time for the end. Yes. You got another few minutes before we get the heck out of here. So thank you, everybody. Oh, sorry, I'm not.
Just putting gravy and cheese on it. You don't have to sugarcoat it. Just put gravy and cheese and make sure there's fries, and I'll be there.
Don't get Eddie Lugo mad. He never gets me mad. He's just a little annoying, Lucia. You know, he just a filo de la gran breata, if you know what I mean. You know, un filote, un toscalosa. What else? Let me think of something that he won't know. He's a Lavanevetto. Freaking salami. Oh, don't get me bought. It would be very bad for it. Oh, oh my God. Uh-oh. I have no idea who's calling, so it's 844 number, so I'm not answering that. So, oh well. Case is in Port Chester, Westchester, New York. Nice. We are in the Poconos. Just got back from Alaska cruise on Sunday. We'll be on the Carnival Liberty on the 21st. Nice.
Love Alaska.
Wow.
I came back from Alaska at the end of May. Ship to shore cruise news.
And that's Alice's bucket list. Not so much mine, but of course, when Alice goes, I'm gonna go with her.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy it, Eddie. Oh, you're gonna be like, wow, I'm so sad that I didn't want to go here earlier. It's amazing.
I always compare Alaska to Washington State. To me, somehow I feel, since I worked in Washington State, I drove to the big fountain. The falls in the Columbia River by the gorge, the river, and all that. I always feel like there's something. Portland, to me, Portland gets me a reminder of what Portland, Oregon gives me a reminder what Alaska might look like. But yeah,
just a little bit more scenic and a tiny bit more colder. Like that's it, and you got it. So just a little bit more scenic. Like take the mountains that you see there and just like intensify it by like 10.
Yeah,
and then, a little bit more snow, a little colder. Pretty much.
So I know that's where she wants to go, and of course I will follow her. My bucket list is Spain, Barcelona, but that is a very far away dream to do. So we'll see. Eddie's like an annoying little brother. Remember, I'm older than you, way older than you, so you better deal with it. Oh, Lucia says that they hate Alaska.
Really?
Wow, that's you're the first person I hear going backwards. So we'll see. You say either, what's where I was headed? She's just a powder puff. Okay, these two are having a nice conversation between them. Let's leave them alone. I can't believe how many people I am seeing going to Alaska. Between everyone in this live shows and a bunch of personal friends, seems like Alaska is the vacation of choice this year. You should have heard that last year. Everybody was going there too. So it's like a main one of those main places to go.
I think it's
Um,
because, there's a lot more, Ryan, and there's a lot more cruisers that are coming onto the scene than ever before, especially in 2023 and 2024. So it is
yeah.
having a lot of the cruisers, experienced cruisers, asking where else can we go, right? And the first place that pops up other than the Caribbean is Alaska. So that's why you're seeing a lot more people go to Alaska, because it's technically right on the edge of that bucket list cruise, but it's really not bucket list because a lot of people go back there plenty of times, but it's definitely different than the Caribbean. So I think with the pool that we have now that are hopping into the cruising pool, there are a lot more first-time cruisers and a lot more curious cruisers. I call them curious cruisers, those that are asking questions and haven't been on a cruise yet, but they're like really, really close. We see a lot more curious cruisers and first-time cruisers than ever before. So now it's leaving us experienced cruisers saying, okay, well, where else can we go? And that's Alaska. And it is Alaska. So
And like Cherry says here, yes, at Ryan, and they spiked up the price.
oh yeah, they know. Oh yeah, they did.
In a few years, the price will go down since everyone has been there. So, I mean, no rush right now. I know the remaining, we have one more cruise this year and three next year already. So I know 2025, we will not be going to Alaska. So maybe 26, 27. Hopefully by then, things are a little bit more visible.
Yes.
Another
25
thing
is going to be so expensive. They 2025 might be the most expensive year to go to Alaska ever. I'm projecting it. And then 2026 we'll start to see it 27, 28, and then it will be like normal price. But next year, oh
yeah. So I'm in no rush. Besides the flying from here all the way to Seattle,
oh yeah,
it's another chunk of change also.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Alaska is not for everyone, but
It
I
is
love it. It's ship to shore. It's like New York City. It's not for everyone, but you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it there. So, just one of those things.
That would do it.
Those luggage we didn't have enough times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a freaking killer. They say I have two more cruises this year and a trip to Rio,
Ooh.
non-cruise, and then I can tell you how many next year. Thank God I already logged in my cruise for 25. But excuse me, ma'am.
I have
Jesus.
a bunch too. I lost track.
We're planning on doing Alaska again this time with the Delaney portion as well.
Ooh.
We are in Holland America, my first whole cruise, not as posh, upscale as anticipated.
Interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
Very good. Alaska for this year is sold out. Next year is almost sold out as well.
Yep.
Ouch. Damn, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. But we're doing China, Japan.
Oh yeah. Korea.
I don't know what the hell is my problem with Japan, but it's something that tells me go, and freaking go. So I'm telling you, I don't know. Sometimes I dream with a land. I don't know why. Japan cruise this September. We Taiwan. Oh my god.
Repositioning. That's something that you could do, Eddie, with Alice. Save up, and that would be like a bucket list cruise for you to go on like a Journeys. I don't know, 23-day through the Panama Canal, and then the 6 stops in Japan, Indonesia, Taiwan. Oh man, that would be like.
I think I end up doing that one solo because Alice doesn't want to go to the other side of the world. She'll deal with Spain if we have to, but definitely Alaska, she'll definitely go there, especially with her sister that wants to go also. But I'll probably have to be in a group to go to Japan. I will not be solo. I'll definitely have to go in a group with other people. But we'll see. We'll see what time happens. I see these things as far away dreams.
Yeah.
Wet dreams for right now. So we'll see. The repositioning cruise I like to do is Vancouver to Port Canaveral. Either way.
Oh.
Okay.
Where does that go to? Where does that hit? Ship to shore cruise news. What ports in between Vancouver and Port Canaveral?
We'll definitely probably stop in California.
Yep.
We're in California, and then we'll hit the canal, and from there we'll probably stop in Miami, and then in Port Canaveral or something, or go straight to Port Canaveral.
A lot of sea days. I know that.
Yeah, this is definitely a big cruise.
That's a good one.
I hope hopefully that should be a 2 week cruise because
Gotta be. Gotta
the
be.
port itself, the canal is pretty. It
It
takes a
takes you
day.
a long time to get through the canal because you got to go through so slow.
Yeah,
With no wake
I
and all
don't.
that.
I don't. I thought it was like a more experienced deal with the canal, and it's just 2 sections. So you have the locks, and then that's it. Just the
That's
river
it.
the next. And like,
Yeah.
okay, that's why everyone wants to go through here. Whatever. All right, here we go. So it stops in Astoria, which
Okay.
is in Washington State,
Yep.
then San Francisco and Long Beach.
A couple
Wow.
of Mexico,
Then I
West
go to
Coast.
Mexico, Panama Canal,
River.
Colombia, not Colombia,
Wow.
Colombia, Caribbean islands, and then end up 21 day. Nice. Oh, that's a hell of a cruise. That's a nice
Yeah.
cruise right there.
I would take that. I would probably take that from Vancouver and end up in Port Canaveral. If I was going to visit a lot of the American ports like that, a lot of the U.S. ports. I don't know what part of the world you're from, Ship to Shore Cruise News, but sounds like Vancouver
I
for
think
me
it's in
anyway.
California, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's my coast of the world. I would probably take it just so I can end up in the United States from Vancouver to Port Canaveral. That 21 days. That sounds like so much fun.
See, the 2 weeks that we did in New York is because Alice had the time to go and she was able to take 2 weeks if she wanted to. Now with her job here in Georgia, since she's part of the payroll department, only 7 days, and her boss is always getting on her when she says, "Oh, I'm taking a week off," and her boss is always screaming. But hey, here we go. I
Oh,
live in
there you go.
Vancouver, so I lean towards, and in Vancouver makes traveling home a little easier. Yes,
Makes sense.
yes, it does.
Makes
Yes, it
sense.
does. See, I thought you live in California. Look at that. It's up in Vancouver. So I've been to Vancouver in Whistle, Canada. That's fantastic. It's
Mm.
fantastic. Well, I've been to is over above the Washington State. I think there's a little town there called Vancouver. And then once you cross the state line, you're in the Vancouver city itself. But on the other side of here in Toronto, I've been to Toronto and all that already a few times. But on that side, only once. But never on a ship. We were just driving around like crazy people when we were working in Seattle. So yes, 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 yes.
I
So
went up from New
definitely.
York one time. I forget what you hit right when you go up straight from New York, but we went for a buddy's bachelor party to Canada.
Albany.
No, it was in Canada. We went to Canada for sure,
Okay.
but it was New York and straight up. I forget. We went in like January and it was freezing cold. I don't know why, but he
Oh,
really
the
wanted to go to Canada.
whatchamacallit, Buffalo. Buffalo snows like crazy in the state in New York, and then once you cross the uh, the uh, the uh, the falls get frozen completely. That is some shit to see during the winter. Especially at nighttime with all those lights and everything makes it look really nice. So it's one of those deals. Well, thank you everybody. It's 10 almost 15. Very much appreciate that everybody stopped by and hanging out. Thank you for keeping up with us on the chat with us and keeping us
Yeah.
busy here. Thank you very much. Billy, go put yourself in a box now and go someplace else. Alisa from EEC was on board my Alaska cruise. I did chat with her, but I think it was more a holiday trip than a blogging trip for them. They're always blogging. Don't worry, they're always blogging. I met them on the bloggers cruise, and great people to talk to. And Jason was like a chicken without a head, running around all over the place because they are on the contract and they need to. They were doing a lot of NCL stuff. They needed to film, but at least I was able to hang out with us and take a breather at least the first day. Then after that, we didn't see her again. Maybe a couple of times here and there because we were filming or doing something else. Plus, besides, there were so many bloggers on this cruise. It's just Sharon Etsy was there, Tony from La Lida Loca was there, bunch of people, and I'm telling you, That should have been a 2-week cruise instead of one. So right now, like I say, Alice only could do take a week. Now, once she retires in a few years, then we'll definitely we could take a longer cruise. At least, well, I think we are planning to do at least one cruise a year, hopefully 2, or depending how things go, maybe 3. So we'll see how things will evolve and how we go. So once again, I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Scott, for hanging out with me this morning. Hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be on at 7:15 with a quickie tomorrow. Mr. Scott will be here with me in the morning, and don't forget, tomorrow being Wednesday, you have a show at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Cruise talk with Mr. Bill from One Strong Adventures tomorrow evening. And a lot more other careers will be on tomorrow. So yes, so hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget tonight 6 p.m. Destination Fun, followed by Tingy Bell at 7, Cruise Coach Cruise at 8, Bruce and Ocean to Ocean at 9, and Nautical Nancy at 10, closing the night. So, and I'll be taking a nap soon after Kroger gets here. And relax, and it's getting darker outside. The temperature even dropped already to 77 now, so it's getting cooler there. It's going to be nice. So everybody,
I'll do this in Jeremy and Cheryl's honor. So this is your temporary, well, me anyway, your temporary go live together crew. Never forget that we love you, and good morning.
Amen to that. And on that note, see you all a little later today, and remember, get into trouble.
Wow. That was for Cheryl.
Wait.
We love you and goodbye.
I have no Bell Bunny. Later, everybody.